Beyond the Mic with Sean Dillon.
We're joined on the Starline by an Academy Award winner. You've seen him in Boyz n the Hood, Men of Honor, American Gangster, among nearly 100 credits. Actor, writer, producer, and breakdancer with Lionel Richie at the closing ceremonies of the 1984 Summer Olympics. His latest film is Angels Fallen, Warriors of Peace. We welcome Cuba Gooding Jr.
Thank you, sir. Great to be here, and I'm looking forward to these guys defy gravity in the next Paris Olympics, because I know it's an Olympic category now, so it's exciting.
Cuba, let's go beyond the mic. What made this sequel to Angels Fallen such a powerful script you had to tackle?
So I had not even known that it was a sequel. My agents called me and said, listen, there's these two twin brothers who are a director-producer duo by the name of Ali and Zeus Zamani. They're doing the sequel to this movie they did 4 years ago, and they want to show you a bit of it. So they sent me the footage, and I was like, wow. I mean, visually, these guys, what do they have, $100 million to do this? They go, you wouldn't believe the little amount of money they actually had. They come from the commercial world, making commercials. So I said, yeah, send me the script. I'll read the script. And it was a thing where I realized that these guys are true storytellers. Their character development is so detailed in how they, can make this spiritual realm feel like you've based it in reality. And you have one character, my character, Balthazar, who's looking after these American soldiers who are in a conflict in Iraq, and he has to convince them that he's there he's their guardian angel. And that takes some convincing, but then when you finally fall in love with all of these characters, you have the big reveal at the end of the movie. So I knew it was going to be something special, and I knew that these guys, even if the script didn't work, I said, these guys feel like they're on the next generational shift, like when we had Tony and Ridley Scott as brothers who came along. And so I said, yeah, use me, man, I'm in.
How did Josh Burdett and the rest of the cast and crew make this film so special for you?
So I've been on a couple of films, even my next one, Firing Squad, which is in the theaters August 2nd, where the lead is a guy that not a lot of people have heard of or seen from.
Yep.
But for some reason, we have a chemistry that works. And this was one of those moments working with Josh from London with his thick accent. And then when we go and we start the scene, he becomes this character, I mean, I'm like, wow, this guy's, he's in it. He's locked in. And I know he's our next generation of performers. And it's easy to improv. It's easy to just really just lock in the moments of the scene. And that's how you have chemistry. I think that's the equation for chemistry.
In the film, you say, quote, I watched you your entire life grow up. I know you got what it takes, unquote. Have you said those same words to your own kids?
I say it to my sons all the time. And, I got my new and improved model starring in Scream 5, Scream 6, Booksmart, and Mason Gooding. I mean, these kids are my new and improved model. And wait till you see Piper Gooding, my youngest. She's just, she just got into Loyola Marymount School for dancing. I mean, it's like these kids are all just entertaining. They're here to entertain,
The film is Angels Fallen, Warriors of Peace, and Cuba Gooding Jr. joined us beyond the mic for the Rocky Nate. Cuba, all this is 8 random questions. Answer with the first thing that comes to your mind. There's no pressure.
Right.
What's the best thing about your kids?
They got their own jobs, except for my youngest.
One thing your mom cooked that you still can imagine and taste today?
Oh, yeah, it'd be Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And all that entails, 100%.
How about your favorite karaoke song?
Oh, I got a slew of them, brother. Well, how much time you got?
Sing it!
Come together right now over me.
What was the last New York Rangers game you attended, and did they win?
No, and I'm not a Rangers fan anymore. I'm so bad at them. It's so unbelievable. I mean, I'm a bandwagoner. I've drinking out of 9 Stanley Cups, and I was there at the Panthers win, but there you have it.
So who do you root for now?
I bandwagoned to the Colorado Avalanche only because I played in a celebrity tournament with them, and then they won the Cup in '96. But now I've spent a lot of time in Miami, and I've been skating with the coaches, with the Panther coaches. So I'm going to follow them. I'll always have a special place in my heart for the Rangers, but I'm following the Panthers now. So there you have it. I just lost half my fans, by the way.
Who's your biggest supporter?
Oh, wow. I guess it would have to be you say biggest. In other words, I have so many wonderful people in my life that support me, but my mom is the prayer warrior of the family. So whenever anything happens, good or bad in the press, she's the first one I hear from. So I'd say that that's my strongest support system. Alive, anyway.
Key there.
Key.
How about your favorite Broadway show not named Chicago?
You got me on that.
No, you can't pull out Billy Flynn.
So I'm trying to think of the name of the show that I just saw, and I hope that doesn't make it sound like it's a bad thing, but I saw something that was amazing just recently. I mean, you can always jump to Hamilton or something or any of the other musicals. I can't remember. Wow, you got me on that one. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really, really good. Hamilton it is.
Last person you got a text from was who?
My girlfriend. Are you done with your interviews?
You're almost done.
Almost.
How about your favorite memory of John Singleton?
Oh, wow, my favorite. There's a lot, but I'd have to say he started my career with Boyz in the Hood. He started my brother's career, Omar Gooding, with Baby Boy. And I got to reconnect with him on the set of The People versus O.J. Simpson when he directed episode 5, The Race Card. And he said, cut. He goes, Cuba, I just want to talk to Cuba for a minute. And he walked me into the back of the courtroom and hugged me and started crying and said, can you believe we come full circle? That's the moment. That's the one that I'll always remember. Yeah.
It's time for the impossible question with Cuba Gooding Jr. right now beyond the mic. Cuba, what are the 3 wishes you wish you could give the world right now?
To renew their faith, for unity across all countries, and I hope we have the courage, because the future's on its way, whatever that means to you. Please keep courage.
We've got time, so let's sneak in a couple more with Cuba Gooding Jr. What has been the biggest battle of your life, and how did facing that adversity change you forever?
You could always say it's the loss of a loved one, a grief, or a dying of a relationship. That's the hardest. And I always pray every night, thine will be done. And that gets me through everything. Because I know I'm supposed to be here, good or bad. I know I'm supposed to be here. And that's what helps me through any adversity.
Cuba, you've achieved so many things. And yet there are people, including yourself, who try to keep you down.
Yeah.
You've made mistakes. We all have. How has your last couple of films put your life and career in perspective?
It just renewed my faith. As simply as that is put, it renewed my faith, and not just the fact that what I'm doing matters. Sometimes as an actor, you think, why am I dressing up and playing dressing up? But we had a screening of The Firing Squad, which is in the theaters August 2nd, 2,500 screens. But we've been screening it for 4 months, turning away hundreds of people from each screening, showing it at different congregations. And when you see these people weep and raise their hands and say, no, I just got a horrible medical diagnosis, but I know that I need to hang on. I need to keep the faith. I know I'm doing my job.
His mom is his prayer warrior. He loves his kids have their own jobs, and he can still taste mom's Thanksgiving today. Go see Angels Fallen, Warriors of Peace, Academy Award winner Cuba Gooding Jr. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you, brother. Stay blessed. Nice talking to you.
And that, my friends, is I'll be on Mike Shortcut. If you're enjoying these conversations, please check out another Beyond the Mic episode to find more actors, artists, and people you need to know. We'd also appreciate a like and subscribe on the Good Pods app.